deterrent to this. I'm not sure that it may be in another circumstance, but I don't believe it was in ours.
The mother of a state trooper killed in the line of duty, reacting to the news that state lawmakers want the death penalty for people who kill cops and prison guards. Michigan's Constitution bans the death penalty, but this new legislation would amend it.
TV5's David Custer will explain in a moment what it will take to make this a reality. But up first, here's Andrew Keller, who sat down with someone with a deeply personal story to share. Drew?
Yeah, just this week, Governor Rick Snyder signed a bill that honors fallen Michigan State Police Trooper Paul Butterfield on a stretch of highway near Manistee. But as this was in the works, lawmakers are considering capital punishment as the punishment for those who kill an officer in the line of duty. Michigan State Police Badge number 1190 rests at the center of Pat Butterfield's mantle. The badge is the one her son, Trooper Paul Butterfield Jr., was wearing on September 9th, 2013. The day he died in the line of duty.
I'd give up everything, all of this, and just have him back, you know.
Trooper Butterfield was shot and killed during a traffic stop. This week, state lawmakers introduced a bill that would make the death penalty an option for people convicted of killing a police officer or correction officer while on duty. But Pat Butterfield says she has mixed feelings.
When you're talking about the murder of a police officer, many times those are spur of the moment things that happen. You're caught in a situation, you don't have time to think, I may go to prison and I may be sent to the death penalties.
She says she doesn't believe the potential of a death penalty sentence would have changed the outcome of her son's death. Eric Nice was convicted of killing her son during that traffic stop and was sentenced to life in prison without parole.
We were satisfied. We were satisfied with the outcome and the sentence. Only regret was that he never served it.
Last spring, Nice hanged himself in a cell at the Jackson prison.
He took his own life because he didn't want to serve his sentence. Now, if the court is going to sentence you to the death penalty, then that's the punishment they're imposing.
Now, Pat Butterfield says she honestly does not have an opinion on whether the death penalty is the best option, but there are many people who do. David Custer has more on that.
Drew, thank you. It's important to know that the bill in Lansing requires a higher standard of scrutiny before it can take effect. Here's what I mean. It's a proposal to change the state constitution, which has banned the death penalty since 1963. That means it would need two-thirds support of lawmakers in the House and the Senate. And only then would it make it to the statewide ballot in November of 2016. It's hard to say right now what direction the proposal might take. As you may already know, Republicans control the legislature and the governor's office, but the resolution was sponsored by a Senate Democrat, and the top two Republicans in that chamber are on board. And a lot of people who follow us on social media, they seem to agree it's time to bring the death penalty back. Andrea thinks anyone who commits murder should be put to death. Shar agrees and asks, why are the lives of officers more important than anyone else's? Rachel wants to add torturers and child rapists to the list, but Kimberly says thou shalt not kill applies to everyone. And a final note, back in 2004, the House tried to pass a similar proposal and it failed. Reporting live at the social media desk, David Custer, WNEM TV5.
Expect a break from today's